hope you're well. Today I decided to do a little tutorial on colour correcting because I found it really confusing myself as a makeup artist. I mean, not to doing it on others, but having to describe it to everyone and for people at home to kind of do it, because I feel that sometimes when you're at home and you're flicking through magazines, you see things and you go, oh yeah, I should be doing that. And actually I sometimes think that no, you shouldn't be doing all of that. You might have elements of it that you might need to do, but I don't necessarily think you need to colour correct your entire face. I'm going to show you 3 colours because those are the main ones that people talk about, and I'm going to try and break it down really simply. Hopefully you'll follow it, hopefully you'll understand it, and I just think to make it a little bit simple because it can get a bit confusing. So what is colour correcting? Basically, colour correcting is correcting any uneven skin tones in your skin, basically your face. So lots of people suffer with really red cheeks, some people have rosacea, things like that. Other people have very heavy darkness under here, and some people are really sallow, like their skin's quite yellow and it's quite dull. So I'm mainly going to concentrate on 3 colours, and it's really easy. So basically, if you Google anything like a colour wheel, okay, so just Google a colour wheel, you'll see a really easy, it's something that you all learnt at school, is a colour wheel, which is this, okay? Really easy, and if you have a look at it, you can see whatever is opposite will counteract that colour, okay? So for instance, if you have very red skin, how to camouflage that is by going green, because they're opposite on the colour wheel. If you have very darkness, like blue tones under your eyes, which most people do, how to counteract that is by using an orange or a red, okay? Still with me? What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you. It's easier. I've put a little bit of moisturiser on my skin. I'm going to go a bit over the top so you can kind of see where I'm coming from. But I do suffer, as you can see here, I've got quite a lot of redness in my cheeks. Doesn't really show there, but you can see a little bit of redness, and I also have a little bit of darkness under my eyes, and the areas that I'd quite lighten up, if you look at your skin, I'm quite yellow here and kind of yellow here. So I'm just going to quickly show you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Becca colour correctors. These are amazing. I think they're out in America, but they've just launched here as well. So these are them. These colours. Amazing. You've got violet, you've got peach, you've got green. This usually will work for most people that have kind of redness or dullness or anything like that. So first of all, I'm going to go in under my eyes. So as you can see, I'm quite dark here. Most people tend to be really dark in the corners here and here. Now everyone's like, oh, you know, I've just had a baby, or I just don't sleep very well, or anything like that. It doesn't matter. If you actually do have a lot of darkness under your eyes, the skin under your eyes is the thinnest skin that you can have, pretty much. That and your neck, I got told the other day. So that's why blue will come through. A lot of the time it's hereditary. It's just one of those things, but don't worry, because we can get rid of it. So I'm going to take the peachy one. Again, all these are from Becca. And I'm going to go under my eye. And I'm going to go under where I can see any blue. So right underneath here. And right into the corner. Now I'm not going to blend this in. It's going to be fun for you. So I look ridiculous for you. So under there, just a little bit, not loads, but that's where I'm quite dark. I'm quite dark on my eyelids as well. I wonder if it works on the eyelids. I'm just going to put a little bit. Probably will, but I can cover that with foundation and eyeshadow anyway, but I thought I'd give it a whirl while I'm here. So those are kind of my dark areas. Don't I look attractive? Now for the green. So what I feel is I do get quite rosy cheeks here, and I am suffering at the moment with quite deep redness here. Can you see those? The brush that I'm using is the Bobbi Brown Touch Up Face and Concealer Touch Up. And I'm going to go in with my green. So my green, I'm going to go on the areas that I'm quite red. In fact, I'm going to go in with a big end, because I think there's more areas that I am green than anything else. Just going to pop that around there. It comes down to here as well. So just on there. I know everyone else on videos have been making it look really gorgeous and like stripes and making it all trendy, but realistically people, I've got redness in places, so I'm just covering up the places where I'm red. Now, the places that I think I need a little bit of brightening, and that's when the lilac comes into it, the purple one. I just really love the colour. It's probably around here that I could do with a little bit of brightening. I'm quite yellow around here. And also maybe up here, could be quite yellow. This is just simply to kind of lift and brighten your skin. So yeah, I mean, quite simple, it's not difficult. I mean, I think I look great. So now, obviously I'm not gonna go out like that, don't be silly. I'm gonna take a Real Technique sponge and I'm just gonna pat everything in. So I'm not rubbing it, I'm just patting it, okay? Very, very gently, just really pat it all in. By patting it, you're not combining all the colours, you're just simply blending them into the skin. I'm not going to do too much under my eyes because that's kind of separate, because I'm going to put concealer on that area there. So it's all a little bit blended. And you're good to go. So I hope you've enjoyed the tutorial. So now, this is when you put your foundation on, okay? So I've kind of blended it all in. Obviously the eyes are still a bit high impact, but I'm gonna take my foundation. Can I just say this is my new foundation? I know this seems like I'm like advertising for Becca, but I promise you I'm not. It's just, I've kind of re-found Becca and I love it. And the colour correctors just happened to come out at the same time. But this is a new Becca foundation. Give it a shake. This is Aqua Luminous Perfecting Foundation. It's amazing. It comes in a bottle like this, long. You turn, you push, you suck it up, and you pull out like this. They are a lot darker than you think, because I thought I'd be medium, but I'm not, I'm a light. So now I'm going to take my Real Technique sponge again, and I'm just going to go over the top with my foundation, as normal. It's just perfect for me because I'm so dry. But obviously if you're oily, not for you, please, not for you. So all of that stuff, obviously apart from the eyes, has been blended in really nicely. Just really gorgeous. Now I'm going to go in with my concealer. Now obviously under your eyes, I always use a concealer that's slightly lighter than my skin. So I'm going to go for the Maybelline Erase Perfect Cover Concealer in light. And I'm going to go over the top of the pink or peach. I'm just going to blend that with my finger. And then the sponge. Note to self, probably don't put it on your lids. I mean, I'm going to obviously blend it out with some foundation now, but probably didn't need to do that really. But if you've got incredibly dark lids, you can. But obviously when you put your eyeshadows and stuff over it, they might be quite slippy, so be careful of that. So you really want to put a primer on as well. I'm just going to brighten that a little bit with my Urban Decay Concealer in Light. A little bit lighter. Just with my finger, just really pat that out. Obviously my skin's really luminous because I've got that luminous foundation, but the texture of the Becca correctors are really creamy. They're not drying at all, whereas some can be a little bit drying. But I think that's brilliant. I'm going to put a little bit of powder on just so I don't look too dead. EX1 Invisiwear Compact Powder in P100. it's really cool. I really like that colour correcting. I think it's great. So I hope you found that really helpful. Even I found it helpful, which was quite handy. And as I said, I don't feel like I'm wearing loads and loads of makeup. I feel like I've just got my base on and I'm ready to start with the rest of my makeup. So see you later. Take care. You want this to look as natural as possible, and I actually think circular motions really help.